Hi guys, it's Lawrence here from Creative Recruiters. Now, anyone who's been watching any of my videos in the past will know that I'm a bit of a fan of the guys at Tank, particularly Jim. And the reason why I am that is because he will quite often send out these fantastic blogs that discuss things such as mental health and mental wellness within the creative community. And this week he actually sent around a fantastic blog around the topic of imposter syndrome. And given that it's something that I've experienced firsthand myself, I thought it would be a great opportunity to create my own video around this as well. So if you haven't heard of imposter syndrome before, then the best way to describe it is this. It's that feeling of being a fraud in your job. It's that feeling that you've just faked it, that you've got complete luck getting to where you are, and that you suspect someone is going to find out soon that you're not actually that good. In fact, you sometimes feel like it might be a tad bit crap and just not good enough. And of course that's not true, but it's the thoughts that we have, and it can tend to drive our behavior and our emotions and all that sort of stuff that goes with that. And within the creative community, obviously creatives tend to take what they do very personally, and so it can be deeply painful for them when they experience these sorts of feelings, often second guessing themselves or wondering if the work they do is actually any good at all. So the bigger question is, how do you deal with it when you experience it? And I can only talk a little bit about my own first-hand experience and what I've done in the past. So one of the first things you need to do is to become mindful of your thoughts, to be able to recognize those negative limiting beliefs when you have them, and to be able to just question them. Because thoughts are just thoughts, they're not facts, despite the fact that they're probably in your voice and they're very easy to believe and you trust yourself. It's not a fact. You wouldn't have got to where you are purely by luck. You have to be able to have some skill and talent to be able to do that. So when we're mindful of our thoughts and can observe them and not become engaged in them, to detach from them, that could be quite powerful. The other thing to keep in mind, of course, and this is especially when you see other people doing work, you think, why can't I do that? Why aren't I good enough? Well, you know what? This isn't a competition. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You have your own qualities that you can bring to the table. You are the only you there is. I know that sounds like a cliche, but it's a fact. So find what it is that is unique about you and feel comfortable bringing that to the table as well. In fact, if you could develop a counter mantra, if you can notice that you're having those thoughts and can develop some sort of positive counter mantra to that negative belief, then that's going to be really beneficial for you as well. Even if you just observe that it's imposter syndrome, so it's just the imposter syndrome talking, it can help to take away a bit of the sting from those beliefs. You can also use that feeling to push you further, to explore your creativity further. The best creatives I know are the ones who actually take the time to invest in their creativity further. So become curious about that, explore what it is that actually really excites you about being a creative. And of course, fake it until you make it. One of my favorite quotes by Oscar Wilde is that life is too important to be taken seriously. And what I get out of that is that when we stop focusing on the negative things and perhaps replace that negative feeling with a sense of curiosity and exploration, that can become quite powerful too. Take comfort in knowing that most people walk around with this feeling of not being good enough. You're not alone there, so embrace what you offer it willingly, and give it with confidence. I hope you found this beneficial. Thanks for watching, and we'll chat to you soon.